Now, I'm going to pass this guy around to you too, because I just want you to see all the laterals that are involved in this hydrangea. And one of the most popular questions that I get, because you will notice tonight, and you'll notice if you go to my web program and watch Funnel Flowers and J or JTV, I use a lot of hydrangeas. I use hydrangeas in foam. I use hydrangeas in bouquets. I use hydrangeas in vases. And the most popular question I get online is, Jay, what's your secret to carnations? Or to hydrangeas? Okay, sorry. Well, carnations. And it's true, it would be true. Okay, so are you ready? I'm going to tell you, secret formula. You can get out your notepad if you want to, okay? Buy your hydrangeas from a spree. That's who I buy my hydrangeas from. I never have any problems. My wholesaler gets my hydrangeas from a spree. When I don't get my hydrangeas from a spree, my hydrangeas die. I don't know why, except that they have amazing sourcing. And it's whether it's the green ones, or the white ones, or the antique ones. Right now, I grew antique green hydrangeas bigger than my head. Okay? Coming up this summer, they're going to have Hulk. They're going to have, what's the purple one? The purpley one. I don't know what there's a purple blue one that's incredible, the size of my head. Okay? The one thing that I don't do with my hydrangeas, I never put my hydrangeas in flower hydrangea. And I cut every single one of them with a knife, and I put them in ice cold water. I put all of my flowers in ice cold water. I hate to rock your world, because I know I got a mom who has been putting stuff in bathtub warm water or 98 or 104 degree water for years. Warm water has more air in it. That's why it's cloudy. So that air travels up the stem of the flowers. When you put your flowers in ice cold water, it can't create bacteria. And that's a really important thing, because so many things have bacteria. On our website, we have this great little flower chart, and for those of you who are coming tomorrow to my hands-on class, you get one of these flower charts. Okay? And you also get samples of flower care nutrients. We're going to talk about that. But ice cold water. Now, if you're saying, but you don't have an ice machine. Okay? Here's the easy thing. Fill up your buckets at night for your next day when your flowers are going to come in. Stick them in your cooler. When you come in the morning, you're going to have 36 degree water, which is ice cold. Cut your flowers and put them into the water. Now, I told you about the John Henry Company before. This is why. For 18 years, I had a budget of $120,000 to $220,000 a year to create those books. I was responsible personally for all of those flowers. That's when I started cold water processing. Because I could hold roses for 2 weeks. I had hydrangeas that never went down. I had every single lily blossom that opened. And I tested them side by side. So cold water processing works. So, simple. When you're calling and ordering your hydrangeas, make sure they're buying them from a spree. And then cut them with a sharp knife, put them into ice cold water with no nutrient. That's my trick. No, that's the one thing. Okay, a couple other quick little flower tricks just to let you know. Okay, know how the first blossom on freesia always dies? When you get your freesia in, don't cut it. Don't cut the freesia, just put it into the ice cold water with floral nutrient in it, bulk food preferably, okay? Just put it right in there, don't cut it. I don't care if it came from Holland and it's been on the road for 2 weeks. Don't cut it. Every single blossom will open all the way to the end. It was a trick that Curtis Lyman taught me, and it works every time. It's the only flower that works that way. Don't try it with anything else, because I get the message. Jay, I didn't cut the sunflowers, and then they died. It's not a trick for sunflowers, okay? It's a trick for freesia only. So I'm very emphatic. One of the things that people say, we have guests who come on the JTV show, from the JTV studios in Grand Rapids, and they're always like, tell me what he's like, you know, and they're like, it's cute. Kari Rexy from Cash and Kari is coming on this year, who lives in Ann Arbor. And one of the things that, what they always say is, they're like, is he a nice guy? What's he like? Is he like, he lives on the show, and they're like, oh yeah, he's just like that. Just stay away from the buttons. They're like, what? They're like, stay away from the buttons. I am a freak when it comes to flower buttons. Okay? They have to be clean on the inside and outside. You have to be able to eat out of the inside or the outside. I will make the crew do that on occasion just to make sure that they are clean on the inside and the outside. And we measure accurately all the time. And my flowers last, and last, and last, and last. Okay, so this little guy, I thought this would be really good looking with this little guy in the center. So I created that all the way around the outside, and then that little finial goes to the top. I love this container because it's got roses all the way around. And then it would be great. It's great to just augment it with this great little silk rose or the carnation ones. It all looks great together. So that's Fragrant Garden. You like Fragrant Garden? It's pretty. Now, one of the icons. Awesome. One more thing to let you know, fake roses, which you're going to see right out there, the fake roses look so great with the caramel. They look so great with the overture. They just look great with all of those flowers. Now here we used Juliet in there, and one of the things I want to tell you, if you're getting in flowers for your events, get them in and let them open up. Get them in and let them open up as long as you possibly can. Beautiful, beautiful garden roses like this, these need to be out for another week. And then they're going to be open flat like a platter, just like you see in Martha Stewart's magazine. But it takes 10 days to 2 weeks to get them to that point. Now, the other thing, do not tempt them. Do not tempt them and put them in warm water and put plastic bags over the top. You are just creating a botrytis factory. Okay? As soon as your roses get in, as soon as they arrive, undo them and unbundle them. It is a complete falsehood that keeping roses wrapped will keep them closed. It doesn't work. It simply builds up moisture inside here and you get botrytis. Botrytis lives on everything. Everything. It's on your hair, it's on your clothes, it's on your knife, it's on your tabletop, it's everywhere. And only when it has free water can it survive and start to breathe. So the other thing I hate, and I'm just going to tell you this, I've been known to go into coolers like this. When I see somebody pick up a bunch of roses like this and look at it and let it drip onto the other roses in the cooler, hate it! Stop it! I will stop people's hands in the cooler. No, okay, we are going to go there then. There is another, there are people in this town. This is fragile. It's a flower, for heaven's sakes. Okay, now I'm going to apologize because I'm doing this on film. So we're going to be very clear that this is bad, naughty behavior. Alright? Never do this. Look at these beautiful roses. Aren't they beautiful? Look at these carnations. Oh! Stop it! This is a fragile flower. Be nice to it.
Did you hear that either?
Do not. I hate it. And I watch people on television. Martha Stewart does it. Stop it. This is a beautiful gem. And then, okay, then I also love my flowers are all bruised. Really? So, gently, these are precious little babies. Gently. No one on top, gently. Now, the icon for Fragrant Garden is a rose. So also remember that you could make a rose and use it over here in Eco Green, created out of aspidistra leaves. Now, if you want to know how to do this, you can go to my website. This is the show from last week. All right, it's how to make aspidistra leaf roses.